Vancouver real estate's back, baby. That's right. I am swamped busy right now, out of nowhere. In the last 3 weeks, literally out of nowhere, it was basically completely dead. The market was frozen for about 3 or 4 months there, and just in the last 3 weeks, out of nowhere, market has completely picked up. I'm that Agent Kelly. I talk about Canadian real estate in my local market of Abbotsford and the Fraser Valley, as well as some Vancouver stuff. And if that's the type of content that you would like to watch, please do subscribe to the channel, like this video, and if you want to chat about buying or selling, you can do so by clicking the first link in my description. So I had a listing that went live about a month ago, and I'm not even kidding. I had 4 million views on this listing. 4 to 5 million views I got on this listing across all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. And although I got that many views, I didn't get a call. I didn't get a showing request. I didn't even get a freaking DM after 4 million views. Now, for context, I've in the past taken on listings that other realtors had, couldn't sell, et cetera, and then I took over those listings, and then within 2, 3, 4 days had them sold off of social media with videos that got 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 views, right? So 20,000 views, property completely sold in 2 days, and this property that I have right now, I had 4 million views on it. Nobody even reached out. So that's how frozen and slow the market was about a month ago. And now out of nowhere, in the last 3 days, I've had 4 showing requests and an offer. So the market has changed substantially in the last couple weeks, and at a very unexpected time, because typically, I literally had in my calendar that I was going to take off from the 15th to the rest of the year and just kind of work on my systems and build out some products and stuff like that. And now I'm so busy that I'm literally working 12 till 10 p.m. every single night right now. When I had intended to just take the rest of the year off, because I had thought that it would be dead slow after basically the 15th of December. All the pre-sale centers close, everybody goes away for the holidays, etc. And what this is telling me, or what I think is going to happen, or what pretty much guaranteed is going to happen if this is the case, is that if it's busy right now in the depths of December, that tells me that at the beginning of next year, middle January into spring, the market's going to explode. And what has caused this massive shift in volume in the last couple weeks? So number one, the Canadian 5-year bond yield our bond yields are down basically almost 1.5% since the beginning of October. This obviously means that fixed rate mortgages are now quite a bit cheaper than what they were just 2 months ago. And in fact, I've heard if you take an insured mortgage, so any mortgage where you put down less than 20% has to be insured. And if you get an insured mortgage, because the bank has more security because you've paid for insurance, they can offer you a lower interest rate. Well, if you put down less than 20%, I heard you can get a mortgage of under 5% right now. Now, paired with the fact that you can actually get a cheaper mortgage these days, overall market sentiment is night and day different, right? Like the Fed has recently come out and said that, we do plan to cut interest rates in 2024 at some point, which is an extremely dovish thing to say. Dovish being, bullish. There's hawkish, which is, we're going to tank the market. And then there's dovish, which, we're going to be, in an expansion phase type of talk, or rhetoric, should I say. Basically, they said that they're going to come out and cut interest rates. The Bank of Canada didn't say the same, but they've also paused interest rates for the last 4 meetings or whatever it is. So everyone's just kind of under the general sentiment that, this is as high as interest rates are going to go. They really only have one direction to go from here. And, you have tons of buyers that have been on the sidelines for basically, probably 3 years at this point that are finally starting to come back into the market. So I think the market is going to finally be unstuck or unfrozen next year in late winter and spring. Now that doesn't mean who knows what's going to happen with prices, but I think for realtors and mortgage brokers, not that you guys care, everybody hates realtors, but for realtors and mortgage brokers, next year should be pretty decent. I think sales volume are going to pick up quite a bit. I think if you have a home to sell, there's going to be more properties to buy, and it's going to be easier to sell your home. And the market overall is going to finally be moving and, kind of be in a more balanced situation, I think, going into early 2024. Short one today. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, like the video. I'm that Agent Kelly. I'm making moves to move you. Peace.